Oh, dear me. Dear me. Thank you, lady. Oh, dearie me. Thank you, Mina, love. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, I do apologise for sounding... Bleh. Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you, Vic, love. Thank you, Catherine. I'm all right. I'm just very full of you know, I've been better. Oh, hey, hang on. Is she live now? Wait a second. I'm looking. I can't see her. Is she set to over 18? Because I'm over 18. I know I don't look it, but I'm over 18. So, give me a sec. Yeah, not a problem. Just I can't say her, that's all. I can only co-host with people whose thing is, I was going to say, she's not live, is she? I was going to say, oh, cancel. Yeah, she didn't go live. I'm getting there. Shania Bargett account. Oh, she's on the backup. Oh. Right, okay, hang on. She's not popping up for me. Is she over 18? On or over 18? I can't see her. Wait a minute. I'm trying to find her. I'm looking. Do I follow her on that account? I do, don't I? Oh. I don't know whether I follow her on that account. Oh, goodness sake. Is she restart? Oh, she's... right, okay. Evil Queen Chelsea. Thank you. Evil Queen Chelsea. Wait a minute. I need to see whether... Search. Right. Evil. Oh, God. Type. Oh, I see her. Right, okay. She's not live yet. Hang on. Oh my God, there's so many. Oh no, Evil Queen's... Right, okay. I'll wait for her to call. Let me know when she's back on. Evening, everybody. I'm getting there, Jill. I'm getting there. Pop is a ball of chaos, not going to lie. I am exhausted. Hiya, Trinity. All right, lovely. Hi. Oh, okay. I'm looking. Hang on. Who are you? I don't want you. Go away. Which one's she on? They all say not on live. Oh, hang on. I see what's happened. Wait a minute. Oh, come on. I see the account you're on, Chelsea. You're going to have to follow me. Hang on. Wait a minute. Sorry about this. Hang on. Thank you. I I didn't realise she had so many accounts. Bless her. She's not coming up. Not on live, not on live, not on live. She's not coming up for me for some reason. She's not coming up. I've got... Oh, it says viewers not matched. What does that mean? Viewers not matched. You might have to request me, Chelsea. Yeah, I always have 18 plus on. I always have 18 plus on. Hi. Yeah, and we're not following each other. I'm following you, Chelsea, but I don't think you're following me. I don't feel loads better. I feel like death. But yeah, hang on. I know I can't turn it off though. Hi, Maria. You all right, love? Hang on. Special needs. I have no idea what the special needs comment was. I know I am. Wait a minute. Huh? Oh, right. Okay. Thank you. Oh, God. Yeah, it's been this flu. I don't recommend it. Hard pass. Honestly, hard pass. Hi. Yeah, I can't take the 18 plus on. It's on in my settings anyway. So, all right, darling. So yeah, I've seen a few things. Thank you. Flu jab didn't work. Anyway, I've seen a few things. So I want to. Can I just say a couple of things? Right. I'm going to talk about Blaster. I'm going to talk about EQ, and I'm going to talk about Henrietta. Okay. So this is for Pockers, the anti-TikToker, and any other any other person that thought it was a really good idea to criticise the Blaster for, thank you, for trying to raise awareness. Yeah, you were lucky I was ill. You were very lucky I was ill, okay? Because I wasn't happy. So, number one, Pockers, very surprised at you. Thank you. Let's go with what I know, right? I know that there was a discussion going on a live that was based on the Big C. And there were people in the boxes who were either going through it, had been through it, needed some reassurance, information, whatever, okay? I know that the Blaster has been through it twice, right? And was able to offer her perception on what had happened with her and how she dealt with it, right? And in doing so, the conversation moved on to marks left by removal, right? And reconstruction. And the Blaster because that's what she's about, decided that because she has nothing to feel embarrassed about, nothing to feel ashamed of, decided to show that you can survive and thrive by having certain reconstruction done, right? That was where it started and stopped. Okay? But, thank you, darling. Pockers, anti-TikToker, shocking amount of males, actually, funnily enough, decided that they were going to speak out about something they haven't lived through, right? And hopefully never do, because it affects men as well. Okay, but you sat there and you berated this woman. Yeah? So, number one, if you're going to come for somebody like the Blaster, you best make sure you come with clean hands. That's number one, right? Number two, for every finger you point at somebody else, you've got at least 3 pointed back at you, right? And 6 of them are mine. Okay, Pockers, let's talk about Annette, shall we? Huh? And how you consistently went for that woman. Yeah? Now you come back at me. I'll take you on. Anti-TikToker, I hold absolutely no value in anything you have to say, ever. You have discredited yourself on that many occasions. Your opinion is irrelevant. Right? But when somebody wants your opinion, I'm sure they'll ask for it. But you don't get to have a say on what the Blaster was doing. Because you were either not in the live for its entirety, or you saw something that was completely taken out of context, which happens a lot on here, let's say that, right? And you decided it was your right to speak about. We'll remember that, don't worry. We don't forget over here. Right? Pockers, what are you doing? The way you spoke to and about Blaster was disgusting and completely unnecessary. And did either one of you or any of the other people who had an opinion message Blaster? Or did you sit and have an opinion on a live? Yeah, I'm just curious. Did anyone message her and say, listen, I've just seen this clip, but my God, what was going on? I can answer that. Not one of you. Not one of you. But you thought it was okay to sit there and go for her. For doing what? Raising awareness. Informing. Helping other people. Because you do realise that when those particular operations take place, there are many forms in which they come. Yeah. And most women will just hear the word C and they will immediately think of the worst. So what the Blaster was doing was saying, don't stress. It doesn't have to be what you think it is. And you thought you had the right to sit there and slate the woman. I'm trying to remain really calm, right? But let me tell you something. That woman has survived the big C twice. And the fact that you thought that you had the right to sit and discuss what she was doing on her live blows my mind. So, I do hope neither of you have trauma or anything that you would rather was not on TikTok. Right? And that you don't get dragged from one end of the app to the other. Do you know how many times she had to go and explain herself? Do you know how many people she sent her paperwork to? Because she had people coming out accusing her of lying about having the big C in the first place. What person owes anyone on here evidence of illness? No one. So, if you're going to comment on things in future, right, context is king. Do you understand? Context is king. So, do your FYP show, because it works out well for so many, right? And do your research. Think of it as a news programme. You're reporting the news, yeah? So check your sources, and for you pockers, don't listen to a bitter man that goes into his shed and clout chases off the back of traumas from other people. Because one of the mistakes you made was making him your mod. Right? That's number one. Oh, yes, Birdman. You don't know me. I don't like you. Sorry, I don't know you. I don't know your history on here. Don't care to, actually. Did watch the clips, though. Yeah, what you did was a hate crime towards EQ, 100%. 100%. Right? And you are looking at somebody who was never the biggest fan of EQ. Trust me. And I would have said it then, and I will say it now. That was a hate crime, which you then rushed to hide behind religion. Okay? You're entitled to your opinion, but not every opinion needs oxygen, does it? So, I hope, and I'm pretty sure, that EQ would have reported that as a hate crime. Because who are you? Who are you to decide what EQ is? That's EQ's prerogative, not yours. What you need to do is be respectful. What you demonstrated was an enormous lack of respect. Quite a lot of not much intelligence, not going to lie, right? Because EQ's female. And the way you used the hate language, which is what it's classified as, towards EQ, you knew exactly what you were doing. And you did it anyway. And it's not the first time. Is it? Right? So, lesson here for you, if you don't get a legal one, is going forward, say what you mean and mean what you say, and then stand by it, no matter what the consequences are. Because I watched somebody who with chest said him and then backpedaled so fast and hid behind a curtain of religion because you knew exactly what you'd done. And you did it with intent. And the beautiful thing is, EQ has probably got the evidence going back further than just this one incident. So you're not even going to be able to write it off as a, oh, you know, I didn't, because you've done it before. So now my question is, how transphobic are you? Just FYI. Just, just curious as to how transphobic you are? And do we need to warn other transphobic folk on here to steer clear of you? Because your true colours are showing. Don't do that. Don't misgender somebody. Right? You don't make them look stupid. That is reserved all for you. Good evening. Good evening. Oh, and the music you played. Really? Did you think that was clever? See, what you don't understand is, right, okay, when they investigate these things, they look for patterns of behaviour, which you've already demonstrated, haven't you? So you're talking to EQ, who you feel has offended you, except she hasn't. It's her humour. So then you hate crime, EQ, and then you double down by playing 2 songs. What, and you're gonna say that's not a coincidence, that's a pattern. Good luck. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh, it's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Oh, EQ's humour, it's, flipping out. I don't always know when she's joking. But I would never, ever call EQ anything other than female. What info do you need to get to me? Hang on. Message one of the mods and let them know what info you need to get to me. And then, do you know, I'm really glad about that, Sebastian. Honestly, I'm really glad about it. It's disgusting. Corey and Shep were doing the same. So I'm sorry, Corey Wilde. Did we not say a few days ago how we were going to stop being horrible because we didn't want everybody to think we were horrible? Because, we weren't that person in real life. Did I dream that speech? Because I remember thinking, somebody's going for Live Pro. So that was you, was it? Okay. Lasted, didn't it? Hang on. No, but he was at the time. He thought he was at the time when he said he didn't want to be nasty anymore. He was doing exactly what Delusive Ange did. Smile and wave. Smile and wave. Hi. No, I know, because somebody reported it, didn't they? Doing it for the views, 100%. Absolutely. Good evening. Sorry, hang on a minute. Let me just try this again. God, I look rough. Actually, now. If EQ is still interested, she needs to follow me, and then I can co-host. I know, Bud and Bruce, I completely agree with you. Thank you, Ingis. Sorry I'm missing all of that. Swearing Shep. Yeah, I don't know Swearing Shep very well. But I don't like her. Sorry. Oh, okay. Is she okay? Is EQ okay? Anything to go? Yes, I saw that, Anthony. Right, forgive me, I need to catch up. Did EQ get a banana for a day? Sorry, sis. I am following her, yes. I don't care about Shimey or any of those. Hiya, Flick. Whatever's being said, the mods will deal with. Just give them a chance, please. They're doing their best. Okay, she's not live yet. Oh, there she is.
You're a hard woman to track down.
Sorry.
I had to go on to 18 plus. I had to follow you back. I had to come off 3 times. I thought you could mute me and we can just listen, because so that we've got something to listen to.
Go for it. Do you want me to mute you?
Yeah, you can mute me so you can't hear me if I thank anyone for anything.
Okay. I don't know how to do that. Hang on a minute.
I'm just a viewer.
Okay. Someone mute EQ for me, please.
No, you have to mute me. Press the speech bubble next to my name. The little.
Oh, yeah, I see it. Oh, sorry, did it? Anyway, yeah. I really wish I'd gone with the filter now. Everybody all right? How did this happen? No idea. No idea at all. Anyway, so, yeah, swearing Shep. Don't like swearing Shep. Not going to lie. Don't like the way she was even back when EQ and I didn't get on at all. I didn't like the way she was with EQ. So I'm not a fan. So if you like swearing Shep, sorry. I don't. Oh yeah, she was absolutely brilliant, Sebastian. I saw that. Kept very, very quiet. I saw that. Yeah. But Birdman, nah. Pockers, nah. How can I take you seriously? How can she take me seriously? The face on me. Corey was fine. Yeah, right. So, someone else can tell me in the chat, please. Did EQ get a day ban? Because, yeah, I'm very, very disappointed in Pockers. Because what I've seen is people are going after EQ, Misread, Luke the Judge, trying to get people bananaed. Right, okay. Right. So the misuse of copyright and trademarks still carrying on, yes? By somebody who we will call, what should we call? I don't know what we'll call. JM for now. Large Marge. Yeah. So for Tweedledum, Tweedledee, and Tweedledummer, you're currently misusing the trademark and copyright law, right? And you're misusing it on a massive scale, and it's going to come back and bite you, right? I was trademarked and copyrighted before it was trendy, okay? So I've done my research, and you lot are misusing it because you're using it to harass and bully other people, right? And that is a civil lawsuit waiting to happen. Now, I'm telling you that if these people club together, right, that it isn't real. There's going to be problems, massive problems, right? And you lot are the ones that are going to lose out. Now, to the person that sent the letter, right, to EQ and to Misread, were you feeling clever when you were doing your typing? Were you? Was that what it was? Using big words and stuff. Although you couldn't actually spell your name with a space between your first name and your surname, but we'll brush past that. Yeah. So there was no letter-headed paper. Yeah. There was no attempt to use any legal parlance. Right. It was basically be quiet or else. Right. Which is not what a cease and desist is. Okay. So, what we're not going to do is send out letters that have absolutely no legal weight. Okay? The most use that letter had was to become part of some sort of fire. Right? Because you cannot use the law to bully and harass other people, which is what you're doing. Absolutely, Signal. Absolutely, right? Not only that, they have to be sent in a particular way. Yeah? Thank you, Mina. They have to be sent in a particular way, okay? They have to outline exactly what you are contravening by doing what you're being asked to stop doing, right? You can't sit there and say, you're talking about me and I'm copyrighted. Stop it. That's the equivalent of my dad's bigger than your dad. Absolutely no legal standing. Do you understand? Except, and this is the beauty, right? The only legal standing it now has is against you. Funny that, isn't it? Funny how that works. So whoever's received a letter like that now has evidence in their little hands of your bullying and harassment. So well done, because what you should have put in that letter, which would have been more accurate, is here's a piece of paper that's telling you I'm misusing the law and I'm now going to bully and harass you to get you to stop talking. Hang on to this, you might need it for court. You are genuinely not nearly as clever as you think you are, okay? You're really not. Not only are you misusing the law, you're misusing the law really badly. Really badly, okay? So like I said, I'm not going to take my instruction from anybody that can't put a space between their first name and their second name, all right? So maybe proofread before you send, or print, whatever it was you did, okay? And you can't say, stop talking about me, otherwise I'm going to do this. That's not how a C&D works, right? You have to say what let's take Miss Red. You have to say what Miss Red is saying or doing that you believe impacts you personally and that you would like her to stop. And you have to explain why, right? What piece of law, what section does that come under? Because anybody can write a letter that says, stop saying hurty words, don't like it. And if you don't, I'm going to go and get my dad. Which is the equivalent of what you wrote. Ugh, these people. Do you know, I have not missed. Hang on. Most of them. Oh, I think there was upwards of 20, Mickey. Pretty much all of them. I have not missed the lack of brain cells on this app, I'm not going to lie. I've not missed it at all. Flipping heck. Oh, I love you too. Yeah, all of them. Yeah. If they had those 3 words in, they were gone. Yeah. And I tell you something else, Mr. JM. Do you know who you're ultimately going to hurt the most? The people you're claiming to represent, yeah? So you know you're reporting on their behalf, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, yeah? Who are you hurting the most? Oh, that would be Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Now, why would you want to do that? I have to ask myself. Why would you want to affect them? Because do you know what? The beautiful thing is, Tweedledee used to pop up on my FYP page every single day, not seen hide nor hair since you started helping. Funny that, isn't it? Is that what you were hoping for? Is that what we were going with? Yeah? Slow the traffic down. Slow it down to the point where it stops moving. So, Tweedledee, if you're listening, maybe shift a headscarf and just, open an ear, okay? The person that is doing this for you is hurting you. Thank you, Signal. It's hurting you. It is reducing traffic to your page. You are not being talked about. So you might want to sit there and think, oh, it's all right, I've got my gifters, how long for? How long for? Because I definitely don't miss you. I'm not going to lie, I don't miss you at all. Thank you. I don't miss you at all. Thank you, Becca. I know. Absolutely cancelling themselves. Trying to clear up. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Trying to clear up a digital footprint. Digital footprints are like dinosaur poop, fossilised. Thank you, Chris. It goes nowhere. It goes nowhere. It's not biodegradable. Okay? It really isn't. It's going to be around forever. You cannot clean up your digital footprint. It is not possible. Let's look at the evidence, shall we, that people seem to think is okay to drag up. People keep attacking Miss Red, saying about Facebook and this post 10, 15 years ago. And, oh, thank you, Kay, thank you. 10, 15 years ago, this post was written that demonstrates that Miss Red is digital footprint. Honest to God. My brain hurts. My brain hurts. It does. So, if you think you're going to clean it up, bless you. Oh, dear. Not going to happen. Besides which, there's little people like me who are here to remind everybody what your digital footprint is like and where you can find it. Although Tweedledummer is putting it all on a website, so you can find it in the one place, which I thought was very good. I thought it was very, very helpful. Did you have any problems trying to buy your domain name? I left you one. You're welcome. Oh, did I forget to oh no. Did I forget to mention? I own the rest. Would you like me to put receipts up? But I left you with one because I thought, you can't leave somebody a spade. Leave them to dig a hole if they've not got a spade. So yeah, they had them on offer as well, for the first year. I signed up for 3 years. So you best be quick renewing that one. Oh, I know. You make sure you're quick when it comes to renewal day, because it's in my diary. 'Tis. But I thought I was kind leaving you the one. Did you go for .co.uk, did you? Nah, I own that. I know. I'm so horrible. Sorry, I was ill. I was really ill. I was running a fever. I was, and, taking the antibiotics and stuff, and really wasn't well at all. And I don't know what I was doing. I don't know what I was doing. I must have fallen face first onto the GoDaddy website. Thank you, Kay. Shocking. I know. Couldn't quite believe it myself. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, so you buy a domain name. I did buy domain names, but I left one, didn't I? Tweedledummer. I left one for you. Because like I said, you can't dig a hole with your hands, can you? You still need your shovel. Oh, the one they've got. Oh, this is absolutely real life. Because, do you know what? It's the mother in me, Trudy. It's the mother in me, love. I'm thinking, well, I can't take all the tools away now, can I? I need to leave them with something. Because it was a favour purchase. It was. I need to leave them with something. Because if for one split second I thought any of this was actually genuine, I would thank you, Lucy. I'd want them to be successful, really be successful. Thank you, Lady D. Thank you, Nicola. Oh, I nearly did. But I thought, no, I'm gonna let them have that one. Gotta let them have that one. Oh, money very well spent, let me tell you. Oh, I did. I was shocked. I was shocked at myself. I really was when I realised what I'd done. Terrible. Thank you, Rufus. Thank you, Victoria. I was absolutely shocked. Oh, I did. In fact, the .co.uk is the one I own. Thank you. That's why you had to go with .com, innit? I know. Still. Then I had to look at your trademark. Oh, that was interesting. Oh, I did have a giggle. I did. I went through your trademark just to see. Thank you, Shaz. Thank you, Tracy. Just to see. Because, with me being trademarked, I've got professional interest. Thank you. Professional interest. So I had a look. Because I'm under class 21. Yeah. And you have to be really careful with them classes. Oh, it's awful. It's awful. Honestly. It is transphobic flow. So I had to look at the classes, and your second one's right. Your class 9, I saw that. Your class 9 one was correct. Your class 1. Well, if I was working in the office at the trademarking place and your thing come across my desk, I don't know whether I'd laugh or cry, to be fair, because you've applied for a class 1. Hang on a minute. Real-time updates. I don't know who that is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, class 1. Do you know what class 1 is? Do you know what class 1 is? If you look at the classes on your trademarking, for this is a teaching moment, okay? This is a teaching moment. Class, thank you, Louise. Which did tickle me slightly, given what we know. You've applied for class 1. And I went, are you getting into a business we don't know about? Is something you want to tell us? Is there something you're admitting to? Is there? And I thought, oh, whoops. That was a Freudian slip, wasn't it? That was a thank you, Kay. Perfumes. Perfume. I admire your ambition. Rose petals smushed in dirty puddle water. It's not going to do it. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, Karen. It's not. I had to let my kids down. I did. I had to let my kids down when they used to try and get me to wear that on a night out. Yeah. And I just thought, wow. And then I looked to see what it applied to, and a lot of it was agricultural. And I thought, okay, no, we can work with this. We're farming, all right then. Yeah. Fairly used to methane where you live, and cows produce a lot of that, so I can see where you might be thinking of it. I don't know. And then I looked at the address and I thought, that's familiar. That's a familiar address, which hasn't been occupied for over a month by Tweedledummer's parental unit, and not by you for over 12 months, and yet you're registered there. Oh, so, do you know what I did? Because you know how I like to be helpful. I've had a lot of time on my hands, with me being not very well. I contacted that ironically named barn stubble council to let them know that you weren't there. I know, and that you hadn't been there for quite some time. Yeah, and I sent them proof. I know. Amazing, innit? So they know. So next thing, because I'm gonna let the trademark people do their thing. They've got to earn their living, haven't they? So, because you're in examination stage, aren't you, for 2 weeks? So I would imagine when they pick themselves up off the floor from rolling around laughing, they're going to publish that. They're going to put a pre-publish. It's a whole thing. Anyway, at that point, the point at which people can object. Wow, I've already written it out. It's like a 2,000-word dissertation at this point of the number of points where you fail to meet the, because that's going to get published for 10.5 weeks, don't you? So I've listed all the ways in which it should fail. I know. It took me a while. I had to sleep in between as well, with me being not very well. And that's ready to go. So the second they hit publish, I hit send. Hopefully at the same time, because it'd be a bit ironic, wouldn't it, if mine arrived before they published? That'd be a shame. Oh, I work so hard. I do. I work very hard. Yeah. So thank you, Riri. So yeah, that's where I'm up to. Oh, that was the other thing I did. And I didn't know where to send it, to be fair. So I sent it everywhere. Literally. So you taken to doing this whole I know you call it singing. I'm not sure what class that would come under, to be fair. Industrial noise, perhaps? I don't know. Anyway, so you're doing, thank you. You're doing all of that, aren't you? And you're doing it on the old here. And then you're financially, thank you, financially gaining from that, aren't you? Which is specifically not allowed under, you guessed it, copyright. I know. Shocking. So, I slept and then I did another email. I did, and this one I've put up so you'll be able to see it. I actually sent it to group reservations by accident. Do you know, honest to God, not well. But it was okay because the helpful people there forwarded it to the relevant departments. Oh, and I attached the URLs as well, just so that they could find you, because, you know, you're so hard to find, aren't you, with that tiny little digital footprint. So I sent them the URL so that they could check you out, eh? Who knows, you might get some form of contract, mightn't you? Something you maybe have to sign. Hey, wouldn't that be something? You could take a photograph. Look, Wicked contacted me. Amazing. So I've done that. Yeah. Thank you for the trash box. So I might have been quiet, but I haven't been lazy. It's just taken time because I've needed to rest in between. You know? So yeah, I've been doing my very bestest over here. Oh, I heard that, Tori. Yes. I've definitely got the puppy. I've heard all about that. You're trying to shift the narrative now, aren't you? That got anything to do with the recent visit? By any chance? Oh, I tell you something else as well. I nearly forgot. I'm booked to give my statement. I'm excited. I'm booked to give my statement to the police about you. And then I would love, I'm actually praying for this, for you to come live and say, there is no police case. Oh, do you know? In fact, I might order a cameo off you and get you to put that in the cameo. What do you reckon? You are doing cameos, aren't you? I mean, you're not accepting money from people and then not doing them. That wouldn't be, would it? Nah, surely not. Hang on, 60k. Thank you, Tasman. Thank you for the box as well. Yeah, because you wouldn't take money off somebody, would you? And then leave it and not do it and cause that person to go into a mini meltdown because they'd ordered it because they actually like you. You wouldn't have done that, would you? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Nah, surely not. Yeah, that would be bad. And I've noticed as well, you can't access your website anymore, can you? Interesting. You've taken, I'm assuming, the sandwich bag lawyer's recommendations for that website, yeah? You do know they have to be honest, don't you? You have heard of trading standards, haven't you? If you haven't, you will. Oh, yes, AMC. Thank you, D. Thank you, AB. Thank you. I did see something today, Nellie, about they were going to be removing mods. I don't know why. But you're in here and there's absolutely no, I don't want any nastiness towards Nelly, please. Okay. Zippy back lawyer. Oh, so not. So not. Oh, is that's right. That's what it was. Removing at the end of every live and re-adding them at the start of the next to stop rogue mods. Sorry, I'm just trying to follow the logic. No, that's not logicking. I know how you can stop rogue mods. Come off TikTok. That would work, wouldn't it? Because, say, the wheels of justice, they grind slowly, don't they? So in the meantime, I'm just sat here twiddling my thumbs, you see, because even though the ball is rolling and it is gathering speed, it's still building up a bit of momentum, right? So the council, lovely caseworker, is just waiting on a couple of pieces of evidence, which I shall sort for her this week. And in the meantime, I've got nothing to do. So, you know, all this, I'm not going to have a meltdown on live, and my mummy's here helping me with my mental health. And my mummy suffers with anxiety and can't go out in that there former home. Really, that got me thinking. So last night, when I was lying there feeling all feverish and ill, I accidentally recorded your live from a well-known eatery that was incredibly loud, and funnily enough, not a single bit of evidence that demonstrated social anxiety on either your behalves. Not even a smidge. So, only get social anxiety when they go out further south. Would that be correct? Now, I wonder what we could put that down to. Imagine Tweedledum, I'm looking at you, yeah? Let's imagine that, yeah? So then you want Tweedledummer to move with you to then develop social anxiety in London because they live with you. Make that make sense. So I know you're doing you've got your cards, haven't you? And the top one in the deck is mental health. I know, and you are playing that one, let me tell you. You are playing that one good and proper. Yeah? Except what you're managing to do is really annoy those of us with actual mental health. I know. So now you want the people that work and pay tax not only to fund your current free space, you want them to fund property for you and your parental unit there. Is that right? So when you told people that you were fleeing DV, yeah, from said parental unit, were you lying then, or are you lying now? Just curious. You know, with you having turned over a new leaf and all that. Lying then, lying now. I'd love to know which. Because it's one of them, isn't it? But you, who doesn't lie anymore, who's got a bit of a past, yeah? So, were you lying then, or are you lying now? I know what I'm going to go with. You're just lying. Because I don't think you know how to lie straight in bed. Right? Now, the interesting thing, and you're probably not going to understand this, so I'll try and keep my words short. I've put in a FOIA request. That's a Freedom of Information request. It's due any day now. And do you know what it's going to provide me with? Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. The criteria in which you've got your current accommodation, how they police it, how they assess you, and all the other lovely stuff that goes on. Okay? So I'm going to have all that information at my fingertips in the next 3 to 5. And that's when the fun really begins. Because then I'm going to be able to request additional information on top of that. Right? And that's going to help me form questions to ask, well, several councils. It's also going to be able to have me put in place certain emails to other councils should you wish to move out of the area but remain in the borough of, let's say, London. Right? Saw that. Yeah, the TISM didn't bother you, did it? In that well-known eating establishment. Do you know, that was amazing to me. But you want everybody to believe. Yeah? Oh, Stacey, honestly. Oh, you should have been here a few months ago. We are jet propelled over here. No TISM, no. I know, I'm sorry, Zoe, honestly. The thing is, right, I know it looks like there are many things being got away with at the moment, okay? I can promise you that they may be smug right now, but they're not going to be, okay? All right, Lady Farr, thank you, darling. They're not going to be, because all of this stuff at the moment is at an information gathering stage, right? It is incredibly hard to watch. It's all at the information gathering stage. What can I tell you? Files are being compiled right now with evidence. Hi, Karma. Files are being compiled with evidence. Thank you, Evil Racing. Thank you. The relevant people know what's going on. This whole Build-A-Bear, yeah. Don't worry about that. Hang on, sorry. Oh, Alien, yes, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, thank you, Lou. Thank you, Hazel. So aware that they went on a rant and were so incredibly triggered that they proceeded to hate crime me, which was reported, and I am giving a statement to the police next week. Obviously, I would have done it sooner, but I've not been very well. But in the meantime, we have been taking steps behind. Like I said, I've let Tweedledum have one domain name. I let them have the one, just in case, on the off chance, that they were actually trying to turn their life around, which they're not. Can I just say? They're not. And I think Tweedledum, it has in part been quite smug because they thought I've gone away because I'm so scared because of all the copyright and trademark stuff. No, and no. Still here. Thank you, Shaz. I am still here. Yoo-hoo. Yeah, I haven't gone anywhere. Not gone anywhere. Not going anywhere. Good night, Carrie, love. Not going anywhere. So yes, if you were wondering where all your domain names have gone, that's got us smart, hasn't it? Eh? Who owns .co.uk? Me. Like I said, I left you with the one. Absolutely. Thank you, Lynn. Oh, that's going to hurt plenty. That's going to hurt plenty, let me tell you. I left them with .com. See, I'm not heartless. I'm not heartless. I was just saying I bought a load of domain names, Jason. I am not a heartless person. I'm really not. Thank you, Riri. I'm lovely. I really am lovely. Good night. I left .com. Oh, I will. Get a link. Oh, and the other thing you won't be able to do with that website, just, is promote it. Just saying. I do hope your PR person who you've hired is qualified, unlike the last lawyer. Because at the moment, they're not doing very well, are they? They've fallen down in quite a few ways, haven't they? Especially when you put the website and set it to live. Oops. It feels that way, Manda. It genuinely does. I can promise you there are. And there are multi-agencies currently working. And there is a police case against them. And thank you, Jenny. There's going to be another one. And they were very, Tweedledum, it was really weird. Because you said what you said. I reported what I reported. And less than 24 hours later, I get an email saying, we want to take a statement. I have never known a police force work so quickly. Don't think they like you. So, yeah, I'm going to tell them what you've done. And my feeling is they're looking at building a pattern of behaviour that will add weight to the police case that apparently isn't open against you. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Now then, I think I've posted proof to my page about me giving a statement. Just in case you wanted to check. Because we know you watch. Thank you, Mina. Thank you, Paula. But you're not going to crash out on a live again, are you? No? Not while Mummy's there, that's for sure. Eh? Bet you are going to, though, aren't you? We just won't see it. Told you, not leaving you alone. I don't care at this point. People are going to come for me regardless. And I know what a lot of people are going to say. They're going to say, oh, leave them alone. They're trying to do better. They're trying to do this. No, they're not. Because while they're trying to do better with this hand, they're sat in taxpayer-funded accommodation they don't deserve to be in, right? Taking money they don't deserve from taxpayers, yeah? Causing all sorts of trouble, lying to their audience and accepting money from minors. So, you don't get to clean one hand and keep the other one dirty, do you understand? So if I thought for 1 second that you were genuinely trying to better your life and genuinely trying to make a difference and genuinely being a decent person, would I back off? Maybe a little, right? But you have one dirty hand and one clean hand. And they'll both end up dirty. Because it's what you do. Okay? So, whilst you're still lying and doing all the things I know you're doing and all the stuff that I can prove you're doing, am I going to stop? No. Not at all. Because if you meant what you said, you'd be giving up that accommodation. Because how much money have you spent recently on the wrong microphone? I was reliably informed by somebody who uses that equipment on a daily basis, right? Wrong microphone, by the way. That $350 at a push. But for you, apparently everything's 50 quid. 50 quid on Vinted. It's 50 quid. Really? So how much have you spent? And how much are you going to try and get written off so you don't have to pay tax? Have you let the council know? So you are walking a very, very fine line now because you've bought professional equipment. The wrong professional equipment, but professional equipment, right? Which you're going to now try and write off as a business expense, I would imagine. Except you're not a business, are you? Or are you? That would mean you were running a business from that accommodation. Have you got permission? Huh? Because there's legal ramifications for that. This is where you don't have a clue and you think you're so clever. Okay? And you're not. Don't worry. In fact, I think I should be on your books as your personal assistant because I'm the one letting everybody know what you're doing. I should be paid for that, don't you reckon? But you know what? For you, I'll do it for free. So don't worry about business rates. Yeah? Limited company, all of that stuff. Self-employed. Don't worry about it. Already taken care of. Yeah, what was it somebody said the other day? They think they're 10 steps ahead of you, but they don't realise you've lapped them. That's us. Thank you, Signal. It was you, yes. It was you. I did like that comment. Yeah. We're way ahead of you. Way ahead. So good luck. And I don't mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's a racing tone, thank you. Wait a minute. Oh, I know, Cubster. I'm so far ahead, honestly. Oh, Witchy, don't worry, they already know. They already know. I've told them. They've even got shots and URLs to visit to demonstrate what money is going out. You know that whole time, oh, love a bargain. You saw I got that perfume for £78 and it was 100 yeah, that's gone. Yeah, I've got this perfume that I paid 116, that was good, wasn't it? That's gone. Yeah, so every time you've made a purchase and you put it up on the internet, that has gone straight to DWP. Straight to HMRC. And HMRC now know that you're all but operating a business from that premises, as to the council. Very, very strict rules about that. No news on the cat at the moment. I'm waiting to find out. And I will. what date you've booked that cat in for spaying. Because a little bird tells me you haven't. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove I'm wrong. Dare you? No. No. She's not too young. No. No, not at all. Allegedly, she's over a year old. So, yeah. I am absolutely convinced that cat has not got a date with the vets. So you've not rebooked it at all. Have you? Why didn't you take the cat to get the cat spayed when you had it booked? What was that about? Something to do with the PDSA, was it? Huh? Didn't want to make the journey and get turned away when you got there? Because you were trying to tell them porky pies. It's amazing what somebody can do from Scotland without ever having to leave the house. So if I was you, I'd book the cat in. PDQ. Because that cat needs a health check. Yeah? Don't you worry. It's all going to the right place. The number of places I now have, the email, contact details, names of people. All thanks to you. I've got quite a little network going. The cat is microchipped. Simone, absolutely. 100%. They always are. Night, Smithy, love. Thank you, Ellie's gift, sorry. Yeah, Maureen. Oh, Madison, honey. Thank you, Marcus. Thank you, Lynn. Hey, Life with Zoe. You all right, lovely? Yes, Casey, I absolutely do, yes. We also had it on good authority that the RSPCA were waiting on certain information, which I do believe they now have. So that's incoming. Oh, I don't. Do you know what, Thomas? There was a time when I was sympathetic towards Tweedledum's plight. Sympathetic towards their, alleged mental health. Yeah. And there were times that I absolutely agreed with people reaching out. Okay. And do you know what I'm still doing? And this will blow your mind, right? So let's set aside the fact that I bought you domains. Okay. Left you with one, like I keep saying. Somebody sent a message to one of the domain names, right? Against you, Tweedledum. Right? And it was incredibly unpleasant and of quite a threatening nature. Now, this person thought they were talking to you, and they weren't. So I really hope you're watching, because you were talking to me. So do you know what I've done? I've popped that in a file, and that's also going to the police when I give my statement. That's called safeguarding, Tweedledum. Safeguarding you. because what was said was disgusting, right? And I would take as a threat. Okay? So I'm not ignoring it because I could, but I'm not going to ignore it. I'm going to give it to the police to investigate, to keep you safe. Because that's the difference, you see. Safeguarding is my number one priority. And that includes you. And that's how you do it. So you can come for me, disability, how I look, whatever else you want. Yeah. But I do it properly. Always have, always will. I'm not saying what the message sent was. It was horrible. Suffice to say, it needs to go to the police. So for the person that thought they were messaging Tweedledum, you weren't. I got it. And that's the reason why when you do awareness, you are so careful. You know? And safeguarding, you have to safeguard everybody, including the people you don't like. Honestly. Evening. Oh, that person's going to regret sending that, let me tell you. Because they'll find you. Oh, they thought they were talking to... Yeah, absolutely. And they weren't. You were talking to the worst person. You'd have been lucky if you'd been talking to them. But you were talking to me. And that was a big mistake. Absolutely horrendous. Some people... No. It was somebody who'd obviously looked up the domains. And it was sent via the... I don't know how exactly. Thank you, Batty. I'll have to have a look. But I showed it. I showed it to one of my mods. Who knows? Absolutely, Becca. Absolutely. It's not okay. Ever. Not ever okay. Which is why it'll go straight to the police. Hi, Maple. It'll go straight to the police. And that's the difference, you see. Me and mine will safeguard you. You and yours will make AI about me. That's the difference between us, yeah. Thank you. So yeah. It's been interesting, isn't it? Oh, blimey. Hang on a minute. Yeah, Wildlife Girl, exactly that. Absolutely spot on, Harriet. It just, thank you, Eve, love. So what I've done, right, because I am that person, is I can't say the names because somebody will be watching, but you know the websites with the name that they're currently using. I bought all the domain names bar one, which is the one they're currently using, okay? So I own them all. And through that, somebody's obviously gone to check to see who owns. Well, it doesn't tell you who owns them, but it does tell you they're owned. So they've made the assumption that all of them are owned by the same individual. And somehow, via that service, they have messaged who they thought was Tweedledum. And it wasn't. It was me. So I've got your IP address. I've got everything that the police need to identify who you are, because you made a direct threat, didn't you, to Tweedledum. That was a very, very silly, unnecessary thing to do. I understand they make you angry right? But grown-ups channel that anger and do things the proper way. What they don't do is fire off a message making a clear threat to someone's safety. So, thanks to you, I am now in the enviable position of having to safeguard the person that you don't like. So, big up to you who sent the threat, because I am now having to make the police aware that there has been a threat made. And if things go any further, had you considered the possibility that they may move Tweedledum somewhere else in order to keep the safety of the other people living in the building? You really... Some people just don't get it. All right, Signal Lovely. Thank you, Natasha. So, yeah. Good night, Evil Scotch Lass. Thank you, Tracy. Oh, 100%. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Absolutely, I'll be being watched. Yeah. And you'll do what? You'll do what? Because you don't care, do you? Tweedledum's mum. Guess what? Neither do I. Right? You look after Tweedledum, and I'll look after everyone else they affect. Deal? Yes, I will do. Yeah. Yeah. Meds and hydration, and I'm going to take myself off because Oh, sorry, Chris. I said I was gonna... Yeah. No worries. There's Tweedledummer. I'll tell you what, good night, darling. I'll come back on tomorrow and I'll break it down for you and tell you what's been going on. But I'm starting to lose my voice. But I wanted to come on and let you know I was still here. I'm still working in the background. I haven't got anywhere. I will pop on tomorrow as well so that you can all see my little bundle of chaos. And I will upload this to the YT channel, and I'll do it now. So it should be there in the next half an hour. Big up to all of you for sticking around. Thank you. And yes, I will let you know if I hear anything. Hopefully this FOIA request will come through and we can really start kicking some, Anyway, take care, everybody. Please look after yourselves. I will. Keep warm. I can't stay warm. I keep going on bloody cold. Anyway, take care, everybody. See you tomorrow.